Hi folks, and welcome back to another Spotlight shave. And today in the Spotlight, Truefitt and Hill. This is the West Indian Limes. Truefitt and Hill, very good cream, a little on the expensive side. The scent on this out of the tub, it's not super strong. It's about maybe a 5. Not super fragrant, but it is good quality cream, but it does come at a price. It's usually around 30 bucks-ish. The razor, Wolfman OC, beautiful, just art in my opinion. And today we're bringing the funk. We're going to use a bore. This could be a failure, and if it is, it's not the soap, it's not the razor, it's going to be the brush, because I haven't used natural hair brushes for some time, but I'm committed to breaking these bores in, so we'll do it. I have broken in bores before, and they're an excellent value. Let me wet the face. Let's get going. All right. So, actually, it doesn't feel bad. It is funky. It does have a smell. Last night I tried to defunk it some, but the funk remains. That said, we know there is no joy without the funk. So, we're bringing it today on Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. This actually feels pretty good for a non-broken in bore. I can't think of the model off the top of my head. I'll look it up and pop it down here. In case you're interested, it's an Omega. And I can tell you right now, my lather is not as good as it would ordinarily be with a synthetic. It does require a different technique, and I haven't done this for months, so take some time. I did soak the brush, as you really need to do, but lather's a little thin for me. So again, like I said, if this is a fail, blame me and the brush, not the cream or the razor. That's a little thin for me. That's okay. We'll stick with it and get our mojo back on natural hair eventually. May not be today, but we'll get it. No worries. All right. This just illustrates how easy it is to get a lather with a synthetic. It just requires nothing. Then you go back to natural hair, and I haven't used it for, I don't know, something close to a year, and it doesn't come out the way you'd like, because you just have to get used to whatever you use. And one thing I don't like is I saw a hair came off there, and I hate, or I strongly dislike, when I'm shaving and there's a natural hair in my razor. Ugh. All right, stash this razor. Is fantastic, by the way, both in looks and function. I have used the Wolfman OC design before, and it's really hard to compare the standard bar and the open comb, because everybody always wants a comparison, but it's just not easy to do unless you use one on one side of the face and one on the other. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. Just to see if I can tell a little more difference, because it's really difficult to tell. But I can tell you right now that both are outstanding. Okay, that was a very good first pass. Let's rinse the face and come back for pass 2. All right, let's see if we can do a little better this time with the lather. May not, it'll take some time, that's okay. This one actually feels pretty soft. Right out of the box. But again, the lather is not as quick and easy to make as it is with the synthetic brushes. So you can get spoiled, as I am, with synthetic. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and practice some. lathering with boar. But this one's actually, for a second pass, it's getting close to where I would like it. Yeah, this lather's close to where I would like it on the second pass. So not too bad. Not as good as my synthetic lather, but definitely a functional and nice lather. Razor feels outstanding. And the cream is working very, very well. It is, like I said, definitely a high quality cream. Just pricey. Is it 2 times better than Tubs? No. At 2 times the price. Is it good? Yes. Classy? Yes. I have said, for my money, I think the St. James of London creams, which usually come in at about $25 for a very nice jar, or I think the best creams for the money, if you're going to spend more than 15 bucks. Now, if you're just getting regular old Tobs, nothing wrong with that at all. It's a very good cream, in my opinion. But if you're going to spend more, St. James of London, really good. Truefitt and Heel, however, is no slouch. This is a good cream, despite my inability to get a luxurious lather with this boar brush. But it is a serviceable lather, but it's nothing I would brag about. And I had a feeling this could happen, so no worries. I'll show you how to remedy this situation. And don't ever be afraid to do this, by the way. If you have an off lather day, like today, using a new brush, it's been a long time, just go back to the product, add a little. There's no harm in doing that. It's not a loss, it's okay. And I'm just gonna take this and put it there, and we'll see if we can work up a little better lather. We may still fail. That's okay. It happens. We're all human, right? You don't always have to, have your lather thick and luxurious, like I like it, at least on the first pass. That is helping, but normally I'll say on a synthetic brush, I never have to go back to the product. It's a home run. So why? I can't explain why they are easier to make lather with. Let's add a little bit of water. But they are. Now some people feel you develop a better lather, with natural hair. And so this is better here. Add a little more product, and we'll get it to be close to where I want it. But I would not have to do this with a synthetic. That said, it's on me. It's not that you can't generate a lather with natural hair brushes, because you most definitely can. And I used to, because I used to use natural hair exclusively. But when it's been a while, and you've used synthetics a lot, you can get rusty. So be careful. Okay, now we're where we need to be. This brush feels really good though, as far as the softness. I mean, right out of the box. So when it's broken in, I'm betting it's going to be wonderful feeling brush once broken in. Okay, let's see how the Wolfman does for pass number 3. Feeling good. Realize I haven't talked a lot about the razor during the shave because I've been focusing on the lather with that boar, but it feels great, the razor. I'm 100% satisfied with it. And again, I invite you guys to go to wolfmanrazors.com, I believe it is. And if not, I'll put a notation here in the video. And sign up for that newsletter. Some very exciting stuff coming out of Wolfman. People ask why it takes so long and why they can, never get on the list or the list closes. It's a one-man shop. He's making these by hand himself and himself alone. So to turn out work like this by yourself takes time. And that's also why they're not cheap. Handmade, He does the machining. So nice. He also customizes them sometimes. Blade gap, he does all sorts of different things, but it takes time. So if you're having trouble getting one, get on that newsletter, and eventually you'll get on that list. Stand by. We'll come back for the post. All right, so we're back. We've used our Thayer's Magic Made by Witches Witch Hazel. We'll use Razor Rock Son of Zeus, which I like a lot. And while I shake this up, coming up this weekend, I'll be using Vintage, sent to me by Don the Navy Goat. Thank you very much, Don. Don sent me some vintage razors, very nice vintage razors to use and hold and pass down to my son, and I plan to do that. Thank you very much, Don. We had a wonderful conversation last night with several of us, Don, myself, Ray Pope, the inspector, David Ferticola, even Busta. I was able to get him for a little bit, so we had a fun call, all of us together, and just nice to catch up with the guys. Okay, let's talk about products here. Wolfman OC, outstanding. Tomorrow, maybe I'll use both, one on one side of my face, one on the other, and compare them for you guys, because a lot of you have been asking about the difference. We shall see. Secondly, the Omega Bore feels great right out of the box or tube. I did struggle a little bit with lather. That's on me, not the brush or the product. This is pretty soft though out of the box, so it should develop into a fine brush. Truefitt and Hill West Indian Limes. Great scent. Is this a $30 scent strength? Not to me. It's about a 5, maybe even a 4.5 light. But if you're looking for a light quality cream, light scented quality cream, this is definitely a great cream quality wise. The scent strength on this is not a $30 scent strength in my opinion, although the scent is very, very nice, I think. So there you have it. Again, stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll come back. We'll use both Wolfman's, one on one side, one on the other. And then Sunday we'll shave with Don and Navy Goat Razor and maybe share something about Don. Don't worry, Don. It's nothing that you shared that I can't share. Thanks. See you guys soon.